When I made my 5 movies I'd recommend to almost everyone video, I said it's impossible to find a movie that everyone will like because some people refuse to watch silent movies, black and white movies, or foreign films. Someone commented saying they'd be curious to hear which movies in those categories I'd consider must-watch films for everyone. And one of my friends told me I helped him watch more films outside of his comfort zone because he used to find it daunting because he didn't know where to start. So I was thinking of doing a For Beginners series where I recommend 5 movies that I think are a good place to start for someone who's new to a certain genre or type of film. Since I already recommended 3 black and white films in my movies I'd recommend to almost everyone video, I'm going to start with black and white movies. But for anyone who hasn't seen that video, the black and white films I recommended in that one were 12 Angry Men, Paper Moon, and Harakiri, so I won't recommend those in this one. And I'll save the silent films and foreign films for a different video. For anyone who doesn't like the idea of watching a black and white movie because they think black and white movies are too old, I'd recommend more recent black and white movies like Hundreds of Beavers or Come On, Come On. For anyone who just doesn't like the idea of watching a black and white movie in general, I'd recommend a movie that combines black and white scenes with scenes in color to help ease them into it, like Oppenheimer, A Matter of Life and Death, or The Wizard of Oz. But 5 black and white classic films I'd recommend for beginners are The Apartment. I think Billy Wilder's films are very accessible, and I've never met anyone who dislikes The Apartment. It's got humor, romance, serious moments, and it's consistently entertaining. The Third Man is one of the greatest films of all time, and it's very easy to get into this one. I remember the first time I saw it, I didn't think it'd be my type of movie, but I walked away feeling like it's the type of movie everyone would love. Even though most people already know the twist in Psycho, I think this is an essential black and white film, and Gus Van Sant made a shot-for-shot remake of this film in color, which proves that color doesn't make this movie better. It's a Wonderful Life. I know there's a colorized version of this film out there, but it's such a lovable movie, and a lot of people have holiday traditions that involve watching certain movies, so this is a good black and white film to start with. And lastly, I'd recommend Citizen Kane. For the longest time, I'd hear people talk about how Citizen Kane is the greatest film of all time. So when I finally saw it, I was like, okay, there's no way it's going to be that good. I actually kind of thought I was going to hate it, but I was genuinely impressed with it. So I think as long as you keep your expectations in check, you'll realize this movie is really that good. It's such an incredible directorial debut. The cinematography is immaculate. The fact that Orson Welles made this film at such a young age is mind-blowing to me. You can also learn a lot about film history by watching this film because Orson Welles borrows from a lot of earlier film styles such as German Expressionism, and there are so many references to Citizen Kane in movies and TV shows, and you'll finally get those references.